Hi, welcome back to another ASMR video. I thought that today we would kind of simplify things a little bit and go just with a good old hand sounds video. Hand sounds are one of my favorite ASMR triggers, and I thought that today would be a fun time to just take a stab at making one of these videos myself. Yeah, I think that the god of hand sounds is Raffy Taffy ASMR. He has like godlike powers with his hands. It's crazy. Yeah, if you haven't heard of him, I really recommend that you check him out. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. But yeah, it's November. You know what that means? You're not allowed to be ungrateful. Yep, it's a time for being thankful. And you know, while we're on the topic of gratitude, I would just like to say thank you to everyone who has been so kind and supported the videos that I've been making. You've all been really, really nice. Yeah, so if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. And if you're new here, then you know, maybe stick around a while, hit that subscribe button, and see what else the channel has to offer. If you are new here and this is your first video, then you really should check out the video that I put out on Halloween. I'm really proud of that one, and I think a lot of people really seem to like that one. You know, it's something that kind of I tend to enjoy when it happens in ASMR videos, is when people snap to get your attention. You know, so you'll just be watching the video and it's kind of going along normally, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, "Hey, over here. Yeah, no, pay attention. Here." Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it always like gets like a little chill down my spine. Little fourth wall break. It's kind of weird now. Yeah. Another thing that I like, for some reason, like, it's a thing that Raffy Taffy does in a lot of his videos, where he will, like, use his hands and, like, compact the mic. And, you know, like, scientifically, it probably doesn't make any sound, but for some reason I swear I can, like, I don't know, maybe it's like the way that the wind is hitting the mic changes when he does it, but it's like, you know, there's those, I don't know, he goes like this, and it kind of feels like he's like compacting something in there. I don't know. I don't know. I think you can maybe hear the micro movements in my hands as they shake. Or maybe I'm just being crazy. I don't know. I also like hand brushing sounds like this. So, how's your November been so far? Let me know if you think that it will be better or worse than your October. I guess it makes more sense to look retroactively at October since it's recently ended. But I had a really fun October. I think I made a lot of really fun videos that I'm pretty proud of, and I think that I didn't get to go out as much as I wanted to in Halloween festivities, but I did get to go to one party, and it was the first party that I had been to since I moved away from where I was going to college, and I moved back into my hometown. So it was pretty interesting, like just going out and interacting with a bunch of strangers that I don't know in a party environment again. And it was actually kind of nice because they were all like a couple years older than me. So it was nice to feel young again, because when you're a senior in college, everybody else feels really young. I don't know. At least for me, I was like, oh yeah, you have so much time left. Like, you're a sophomore, you still have 2 whole years of college to experience and learn from. But yeah, so when I was around these other people who were in their mid to late 20s, I was like, oh wow. They were all like kind of surprised to hear that I had like just graduated. They were all a little bit more established, A very wise man told me once that humans are creatures of ritual. And by that, he means that humans need rituals. They need rituals to be able to move on from one part of their life to another part. That's why we have graduation ceremonies. That's why we have funerals, because people need a large ritual to signal the change of having this person in your life to not having them around anymore. And I don't know, maybe it was just me, but that was something that I never really realized how true that is, that humans really are creatures of ritual. And when you don't have that like ritual to sort of usher you into this new state in your life, you kind of you're stunted a little bit. You get into like these weird ruts where you can't really move on. You don't have closure on that part of your life. And I feel like that was kind of what happened when I was in high school and COVID hit, and like the transition from high school to college didn't really feel very grand, because I didn't have like that big ceremony. So I kind of felt like early college just felt like a continuation of high school. And I think it would have been a little bit easier for me to make that transition if I had a more traditional changing over ritual. And I think similarly, rituals aren't always just like grand ceremonies that are put on, but sometimes they're more personal. Like what people do often is take a trip after graduating. And I think that is a really great ritual, especially if you go into it with the intention of reflecting on like your previous years and how this is like a moment of like transitioning into, the next stage of your life. And I guess all that is to say that I really think it's a good idea for young people to travel after graduating, because it helps you avoid that post-grad hole that a lot of us tend to fall into. And I know that I was falling into it a little bit. yeah, I think that because all this is to say that I'm going on a trip soon, and I think it'll really help me feel like I'm leaving a certain part of my history and moving on to something, a lot of big changes coming up. 2024, crazy year for me. How was it for you? If you were to say, would 2024 be in your top 5? Let me know in the comments. Or would it be in your bottom 5? 5 being 5 best years or 5 worst years, or is it neither? I feel like it's kind of hard to judge your best years. That'd be kind of a fun video idea, doing a tier list of all the years that I had. So like S tier, like which years of mine would go in S tier? I think I feel like age 15 would definitely go in S tier. That was I'd switched schools from a school that I didn't super like to one where all my friends were going, and that was really cool. I met this girl. It was like my first girlfriend. Really good year. That's S tier year. What is a D tier year for me? D tier year for me. I think I would have to say, this actually is a really good exercise for me, because it makes me realize that I'm fairly grateful for a lot of the years that I've had, and I'm fortunate enough to have no significantly terrible years. But I don't know, I guess maybe when I was 5, a bit rough. I was like my parents got divorced, so it was just kind of a lot of emotions going on there for me and the people around me. I guess yeah. But if I were to place 2024, I think I'd have to put it in either C or B tier. Normally it would be an S tier, because a lot of great stuff happened. I graduated, made a lot of really good friends, did a lot of stuff that I really, really enjoyed and I'm proud of. I started the channel here. There are just a couple of really big downsides, like death in the family, pretty big breakup at the beginning of the year, and I guess something that would contribute to the not so greatness of this year would be that post-grad hole that I did fall into, and I think I am kind of working through it currently. Yeah, let me know how your year is going. Let me know what letter ranking you would give it. S all the way to D. Yeah, let's go to E, all the way to E. E is like if you had an absolutely terrible year, which I really hope you didn't. I hope you had a really good year. I hope all your years are good. Good year, like the tire. Speaking of tire, I bet you're getting tired listening to this video. Not because you're bored or anything, hopefully, but just because it's quite relaxing. And maybe I'm doing my job properly. I actually really do like whispering sounds. I think eventually I'm gonna have to do a entirely whispered video. Actually, I do have a whispering video planned. It's gonna be the like the Black Phillip whisper with reverb type thing. I'm really excited for that one. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyway, I think I'm gonna be ending the video here. wow, we're almost to 5,000 subscribers, which is insane. I honestly, I don't know. I guess I never really thought about what this channel would really lead to, but I'm having a lot of fun, and people seem to be responding well to the stuff I'm putting out. And yeah, I thought for a little 5,000 subscriber thing, we could do a Q&A. So, you know, start asking questions in the comments, and I will be collecting them for the Q&A video that'll come out when we hit 5,000 subs, which will hopefully happen. You know, that'd be funny if I'm talking like this and then I just stop and everyone stops watching. But I don't know. I think even if people stop watching, I would still make videos because they're fun. I think it's like a good little exercise in being with yourself. I don't know, but maybe I'm not really being with myself if I'm talking to this hypothetical audience, which is you, right there, on your phone. Crazy. Yeah, anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your night or day whenever you decided to watch this. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.